Viewers, we are back with another exciting episode, and we are at Pate Studios. And today with me, joining Dr. Devan.
Yes,
Doctor,
hello Zia.
And Mr. Rana is with us today.
Hello, hi.
So we will continue talking about some animal health certificate. As already we have talked about what is animal health certificate, why it is necessary, what is the physical examination of the pets. So today we will go a bit more deep and we will see what actually is the information that they state in the animal health certificate. So Mr. Rana, would you tell, like, first we can start with like about the pet, which details are included about the
Okay,
pet.
about the pet details, they actually put your cat details like what breed, then
Cat or
then
dog,
the
right?
cat or
Right.
dog,
Yeah.
what breed, then is the gender, then the color, and also the microchip number.
Microchip number.
So that's the most
That's
important.
the most
Right,
important
right.
in the microchip one.
So for the health certificate also you have a reference number at the top.
Yes,
And then the
at the
microchip
top.
number also will be there. So these two are the key information for your export.
Okay.
Right. And then of course
yes.
it's not just cat and dog. It's
Yeah.
also
Also
a few breeds. You can
few
a few species.
Species, yeah, few
Species
species.
and the breed are important if cat and
Yeah.
dog. But otherwise it's the species. It can be rabbits. Can be other
Also,
animals. So,
yeah, other animals.
And that's why they always have a space that they will also ask for CITES, right? So it can be elephant or it can be anything.
Yeah.
But it can also be like elephant. You have to have a CITES certificate, right? Because you are actually trading
Yeah,
the import export of wildlife.
or wildlife.
For the cow also,
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah, for the cow, so it's cows and other species, right? Cows,
yeah.
bulls, and all that, right? Goats and all that. But that is not. It's not actually wildlife, so it won't come under CITES.
Under
For
CITES.
CITES, you need even more documentation, but the number you have to put into the health certificate, right? But of course, it's also important to note that each country has their own requirements on the information on the health certificate. But generally, the things that we are talking about is the same thing
Yeah,
for.
these would be included, like few different can become due to different country, but what we talk
Slight variations.
Yeah, variation and other things. So okay, other than pets information, there is any other information like about honor or something?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think it starts off with the
Start off with the
owner information,
owner information
and then the person who's going to receive it, right?
yes, and country of origin
Right.
and country of destination.
Or
also.
final destination. Then consigner and consignee, they use this term, right? Consigner and consignee.
Consignee, correct.
One is sender, one who will receive it and all that. Okay.
And usually they use codes like he was saying
Yeah.
country of destination and
Yeah.
country of origin.
Origin.
So they have all the codes and they have all these ISO codes and all that.
Yeah.
And also in some health certificates they also want to know the plane that you're on, the plane
Oh.
code number,
The plane flight
Yeah.
code or the
flight code,
Yeah,
exactly.
flight code.
Yeah,
which,
the IATA flight code. Yeah.
see everything.
So that is important as
And
well.
yeah, doctor, this certificate is like attached with all the other documents that you are doing. So this would be included
Yeah,
in
this will be included in that also.
in that
Yeah,
also,
so-
like in all the, and this would be, I think, one of the most important document, right? Animal
Yeah.
health certificate.
Correct.
That's why, yeah, we also, I think, doing this third show on that, so our viewers can know exactly like how we start, what it is, then
Yeah.
what things are included, then the physical examination.
Of course, the health certificate, they'll also put there that the pet is fit enough to travel,
Yeah.
right? Like, can you see what they actually write there? For example, so this one of the countries, what do they write there? The animal is.
The animal is free from symptom of the infectious or the contagious disease, and to the best of my knowledge, it not been contact with animals suffering from infectious or contagious diseases.
Okay, so I guess they are. See, the most important one is the infectious and contagious disease,
yeah.
right?
Yes.
Right. So they don't want the animal to go and spread it to
Destination
others in
country.
the another
Yeah, you
country.
take from one country, go the pets in that country are also
Exactly.
infectious, so don't want that.
So when they do the physical examination, the health examination, they want to make sure that you don't have something that
Yeah.
can spread. So that's important
Yeah.
other than the
The other thing.
physical
Yeah,
examination.
that is most important.
And one more is the rabies one. No case of rabies has occurred in the state or district since for 6 months.
6 months.
Oh, the rabies also is like if no rabies and for 6 months it should be all clear that
Clear,
it should
yeah.
be
For at least 21 days prior to shipment.
you should have the rabies testing right
Yeah.
and the results should be 21 days earlier that
For some countries,
Yeah,
for some
for some
countries,
countries.
right, they need the vaccinations to
Yeah.
be done 21 days earlier, right? But some countries actually want it to be done 6 months earlier and all
Oh.
that. So it depends on the country and all
Country to
that.
country.
But in any case, you see, a lot of countries they will write that there's no signs of rabies or contact with rabies or be in an area that actually has rabies. Of course, it's quite important
it is.
this issue about rabies because it can even infect people and kill people commonly,
Oh.
right? Commonly, if you got it, then it's
If
actually
your
bad news.
Pet
Yeah.
has it, then you don't know if other animals or even humans can
Yeah,
get
can
from.
get it,
Oh,
yeah.
that's very.
If they bite, so so
That's
when you do
dangerous.
import export of animals, of any animals, but especially of dogs and cats, or other canine-based animals or feline carnivorous type, they are worried that they can have all these rabies and because especially they bite and all that. Right. Then what does it else does
And
it?
about the just now earlier we
Yeah.
talked about that the microchip number.
Yeah,
the-
that would be included in that.
Yeah,
of
so I
course,
think it
yeah.
says that the dog or the cat has already been microchipped and all that,
Microchip,
right?
The number
Right.
is there, so that's
Right.
like we already told our viewers about microchip. You
Microchip.
remember that's the
Right.
identification of the pet and all that.
Right. And then it also says that that it doesn't show any clinical signs of any diseases.
Yeah, it can
right?
come with that infectious lah.
Right. So, but
The
also
more
before that, they
important
talk about other clinical
Other
signs.
clinical
So don't
signs
have,
also.
and then also infectious disease. Like this one, they also put especially respiratory diseases, right?
Oh yeah,
Right.
that could be another thing. Respiratory
Yeah.
disease is
For dogs,
major.
they can get kennel cough, this kind of
Kennel
things,
cough.
parainfluenza, and all this kind of thing. That's why it has to be vaccinated. Kennel cough is usually a separate vaccination. Like certain quarantine stations, when you go to New Zealand, they actually want the kennel cough to be given and all that. So it's like kind of compulsory, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think without going further, generally today we talk about the information included in an actual health certificate. We got health certificate here with us. And I think with this we will sign off for today. And remember, if you have a pet and you are ready to relocate with it, just go to our website and the link would be below this video. Thank you, doctor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you.